No, you're not number 2. Can't get you.
Does it look good?
It looks good.
All right.
Looks good, dude.
You look good.
Thank you. All right. If teenagers of today are going to be the adults of tomorrow, then why are we as a society not shaping them into all that they can be? Organized after-school activities should have mandatory participation by all 8th through 12th grade students. This is because it is shown to be much more beneficial for teenagers to participate in after-school programs than to not participate. During middle school and high school, I personally participated in activities such as basketball, lacrosse, scouts, and youth group, and having a part-time job. I will explain the advantages of participating in organized after-school activities such as, but not limited to, athletics, scouting, band, clubs, and even having a job. First, I will discuss just a few of the general advantages of participating in organized after-school activities. Organized after-school activities have many advantages in personal growth and development in teenagers, according to youth.gov. One of the biggest advantages in after-school activities is the life skills that they teach, as well as piquing interest in lifelong hobbies. After-school activities teach skills such as time management, as well as giving opportunities for students to gain leadership skills and self-confidence. Now, these are all very important, but the one I'm going to pick out right now is time management. The older we become, the more busy our schedules get. And this means that as a teenager growing into an adult, you really need to learn how to manage your time properly if you're going to be successful and being a good contributing member to society. I learned these skills of time management during high school when I participated in after-school activities such as scouting, lacrosse, and working a part-time job. Now, working a part-time job taught me responsibilities like having to show up to work on time or else there are consequences and doing what your boss says. I also learned how to deal with the public and how some people are really nice and some people aren't, but you have to put on a smile to them no matter what. I also, during lacrosse, it helped keep me in shape and it helped me have a good social circle of friends to talk to. Scouting taught me the most though. Scouting taught me some great life lessons about pushing myself farther than I thought I could go, even when I thought I couldn't go any farther. It also taught me the fun little things like learning how to tie a square knot, or setting up a tent, or cooking a meal on a camping trip. Scouting is a great organization, and this can be seen through some of the statistics and people that they have produced. 70% of all Naval Academy graduates were Boy Scouts. 59% of all West Point graduates were Boy Scouts. These are according to statisticsbrain.com. Now, these are held in regard as a very high, great academic institutions in America. And if this percent of their graduates participate in scouting, you have to think that there's some correlation between how scouting is producing people and more than just the general high schools are. Secondly, after-school programs have a lot of benefits in particularly low socioeconomic areas. Nearly 1/5 of all juvenile crime occurs between the hours of 3 and 7 p.m., as you can see in this peak here. These statistics are according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Now, if we keep students busy during these hours of 3 to 7 p.m. through some after-school activity, that means the juvenile crime rates will go down. And that's a great thing that I think we can all agree on. After-school programs can also help provide positive role models to students that may not have that in their life. If they're mandated to go to some sort of after-school activity, they're likely to encounter a positive role model. This could be a coach or a scout leader or maybe a manager at work. Now, these people can greatly impact these students' lives and turn them into better functioning adults for the future. As you can see, there are a lot of advantages to organized after-school programs that can help out society for generations to come. Because there are so many advantages to after-school activities, organized programs that after-school participation should be mandated in them. Schools should require students to participate in at least one after-school activity during a week. The activity can be of the student's choice, whether this be something like band or scouts, or maybe they want to play a sport. And you might say, why are we making these kids busy? Some of them need to help financially support their families, and I agree. That's why I think having a part-time job should be included in the list of possible after-school activities for these students. A part-time job can teach you so many great responsibilities. Opponents of mandating after-school activities in the high schools might say that mandating this might cost the taxpayers a lot of money. And I agree that the cost would go up a little to the taxpayers initially, but the benefits greatly outweigh the cost because the requirements, because the graduation rates would rise as well as the crime rates would drop. Students who participate in after-school activities are 20% less likely to drop out of high school than those who do not, according to Miami University. They are also 30% less likely to be involved in crime, as well as they are less likely to abuse alcohol or drugs. Organized after-school programs have many great benefits in helping teenagers graduate, as well as reducing juvenile crime rates. They will also teach teenagers many important life skills, such as time management and responsibility. Because of all these benefits, after-school activities should be mandated. As you can see here today, after-school activities provide many benefits that school alone does not bring. These benefits will help generations to come if these mandates are put into place. Thank you.